I've written for gossip columns, I've organised big charity events, I got into broadcasting a few years ago because I enjoy talking and I enjoy imparting knowledge, and I try and do it in a way that's halfway amusing. And the only people that really seem to want to employ me are Arabs, so I get a lot of work from Middle Eastern TV companies. I did the general election for Iran, which I think is quite exciting.
That's crazy, dude. That's
so
amazing.
I've done lots of bits and pieces like that. I love films, I love art, I love music, in particular jazz, which is my passion, but I also like soul, and I like classical. I don't really like rock because I'm not into guitars, but I like big production. Like your hair, I like things to be big. I love music, I love films in particular. I love James Bond's always been a big passion of mine. Just trying to think what else there is to be said, really. But
much more, but...
Sorry?
We'll find out more.
But I like, people is what I like most of all, and I never planned to do this in a million years. I've done a few bits of other reality TV, so I'm certainly not a TV snob, but when someone said to me, would you ever consider doing Big Brother? I said, not in a million years. Overly intrusive, hemmed in like a little chicken, bored and people boo you. But, you know, tick. Boom. But anyway, someone advised me to audition. I thought, what the hell, I'll give it a go. I didn't expect to keep on progressing, but amazingly I did. And then I was presented with the choice of, do I try and go for it or not? So I've spent about a month with, you know, almost permanently sleepless nights, thinking, shall I do it, shall I not do it, shall I do it, shall I not do it? All my friends said, definitely do it. All my family said, definitely don't do it. The friends won through, and who knows what will happen. But yes. Thank you for being so nice in light of my humiliation.
Oh, thank you!
Then what about reality TV have you done?
A few bits and pieces. Silly program called Ladette to Lady. I've been in every series of that.
Ladette the Lady.
Oh, yeah.
What is that, dude? What's that
The
one
Australian
about?
version.
Yeah, did you do that?
I've done Australian version too. What's the name?
And they send them to like a...
That really
like,
is.
you know, finish.
Who was in it?
They'll have
I've done that.
take them out, you know, be like their...
So there you go. She snogged someone.
I'm starting to wonder if we are going to get them to know men.
I'm going to go for spare
Just our overnight bags.
Do you mean in Ladette to Lady?
All we need
Well, basically, we're
all we need is
invited
my
up to wherever
overnight
we
bag,
film
and then
on the
we've got
weekends.
smokes.
So the girls
And a
are
lighter.
given instruction in the week, and then on the weekends, sort
Have you got any?
of so-called eligible bachelors, whatever that means, we take them out for dinner, we take them to balls, we wine and dine them. Well, they've got teachers that are meant to be doing that. We're meant to lead by example, but we get more things wrong than they do.
I know, I saw one where all the men got really drunk and they were just like trying to flirt with all the girls and everything. And I remember one of the teachers was like, "Get out, get off the property." Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to make any more of those because a bit like this program, it's worked really well. And actually, I like it because it's not a nasty program. I don't like nasty programs, and that's a light-hearted thing. But it's sort of run its course. You know, and there's only so much shouting the headmistress can do. So yeah, I've done that. I did a very silly program called Sex Court, which was about as silly as you can get, where couples take each other to court.
who presents that?
It didn't really have a presenter. It had a judge.
I was watching something really similar to that on one of the channels the other morning at 6 a.m.
They probably repeat
And
it. They repeat
it
all
looked
these
like
things.
it was filmed like 10 years ago, and it was the most ridiculous thing ever. She was like, "My boyfriend's in a band and he doesn't spend any time with me." And then they had like the other witnesses, like her
that's
friends
exactly
and
how
stuff.
it works.
And it looked
was
like
done about 3 years ago.
Esther Ranson or something was presenting it.
Oh no, there must be this. No.
Esther Ranson, the kick it on that.
No, Esther Ranson.
And then all the audience had to vote guilty or not guilty.
I think we had no audience. This was slightly different. Similar.
What a lovely voice.
Thank you. So do you.
I knew I'd seen you somewhere, Ben. I was thinking, where have I recognised it?
I've done Celebrity Come Dine With Me. I've done a lot of crap.
It's amazing.
How come you did Celebrity Come Dine With Me? Are you a celebrity then?
Someone did some Sergei's, everyone's going to touch you out.
I mean, what does celebrity mean nowadays? But I'm a friend of Ray, who was in The Apprentice.
It sounds ridiculous, together.
Oh, you were the guy in his kitchen helping him out. Yeah, no, I saw that.
No, I was
Oh, you were the guy in the kitchen.
I love come down. John James, are you up for doing yours?
In that beautiful apartment, and he was wearing that blue velvet jacket. Was it?
Yeah.
That's my velvet jacket.
Your velvet. Oh my God.
They're in the
Huh? What? They come down.
bin. What's it called? Not the bin.
It's a silly programme.
I'll wait till
I love that show. Come down. He was on that too. Celebrity one. He was helping out your man from the apprentice.
Hold on, guys. Can we finish? Please?
Yeah, last one then, Ben.
We got it, Ben. My name's John James, but you don't have to call me that because I feel like a tosser saying John James, but you can call me that.
JJ.
Or James John.
I hate JJ, but I will allow it. No. You can call me JJ if you want. I'm 24. I'm not working at the moment, but I used to work as a vehicle bodybuilder, not a bodybuilder, obviously. Just like welding and stuff like that, like aluminium and stuff like that. I play soccer, football. Yeah, obviously, I'm from Australia. I live in Australia. I flew over specifically for this. And
What about the other guy they paid for? Did they pay for your flights?
Yeah, they did.
Not all of them.
He wants to come here to this.
Pardon? No. Because my parents are English, mum and dad are English. I got a British passport, so.
So did you audition at the start then?
Yeah, I had to line up.
You were here when you auditioned?
Yeah, I auditioned in London. Yeah.
God, and they flew you all the way from Australia?
Yeah, I've only been here like 2 days. Like 2
so
days
you well knew then, didn't you, that you was getting in when you were stood up
Nah,
there?
it was weird. I thought they just did it for a publicity stunt sort of thing, like to show how desperate they could get people. Like, so I just thought, oh, they'll get me on Big Brother, Big Mouth, and make me look like a tosser on that.
And then send you back to Australia.
Yeah. I seriously thought, like, because they got loads of money, so.
They paid for your return flight as well, haven't they? That you're not going to be on.
Yeah, but that's all been taken care of.
They can change the date.
Yeah, the date will be able to change. And yeah, I got a dog, a Great Dane called Ali, because she's fat, so we called her Elephant, and Ali's for short.
Is it a Harlequin or a normal one?
Oh, you know, Boston. She's a Boston. We've got 2, yeah, Dana and Ali.
So do they have an Australian Big Brother?
Yeah, ended in 2008. Yeah. And
how many series did they have in Australia?
I applied for their last series, and I don't know if I got, because my dad died in a work accident in 2008 when everyone was going through the process during that, and it was all over the news and everything. So I'm not sure if they threw me out of the process because they knew what had happened, so I was probably unfit at that time to get on the house. I'm not sure if that's why I was not allowed to. I'm not sure. You never know.
Camera, you couldn't
because
have a
usually, like, everyone does come in and they've had like 2 weeks away.
They've had 2 weeks on holiday.
Like, we've had like just battered heads for 3 days. Stuck in that room.
I'll jump in the wizard's bed.
Everybody's been really stressed because they've got to do what they usually do for one person for 7.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, de-branding all your clothes.
Like, say we sleep tonight, we get up to like,
I can't believe
the
that
kitchen,
they did that for so
like
many
making
people.
a brew or something. How funny, and like we just go outside and have a fackle.
Literally, I really, really would like my overnight case.
I know.
Just so that I can brush my teeth and like put one of my other dresses on, like my vest dress to sleep in.
I know.
And it sounds silly.
I just needed to at least wipe a bit of my eyebrows because when I wake up and there's no eyebrows there, I look like an alien. It's getting embarrassing.
I can't believe they did this whole process
You're not allowed gum in
for
here.
84 people or something.
No.
Yeah, I know, 80.
They'll
Well,
take that
I think
off you.
originally there were 90.
Did anyone know about that there's going to be 84 people?
Not at the start.
When they all walked into the big barn thing or whatever, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
All these people.
I looked on the internet a little bit though, and like looked at.
Yeah, I
some
sort
forums
of.
and
I
stuff.
heard something of a launch twist like. But yeah, I had no idea how it was going to work.
I can't function without lots of sleep.
You need to drift off
Yeah.
the land of
There was
Morpheus.
pretty much 100, 81.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of people to stuff around.
So
Maybe
much
the
money.
mole's not such a bad thing.
I know
Because
all the train
because
tickets.
they
They booked all the train tickets for us to get back tomorrow.
I can't believe I've got a sign saying I am the mole.
I am the mole and I live in a hole.
It's going to be weird going to bed without brushing my teeth.
No, I agree.
And on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried once before for 2000 and
2006,
Oh,
was it?
better
The
move
one
mine.
that Nikki was in and all that. And
Is that the girl that had a good wage in the diary?
yeah, that was. Did you see her? She was there.
Even we heard about that.
And I got quite far
Gonna
with
stick,
that one.
gonna stick these in my mole hole.
But then got like dropped at the last minute after being hiding and stuff, and then really well back up to it.
Yeah.
Maybe if you win, they might give it to you.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. We going in?
You can go in, mate, if you want. You going in your mole hole, mate?
So when did you find out then that you could get pissed up on God?
They got a bit of spare, though, that Nathan.
First time about in 95.
Oh, you've been doing this for years?
Yeah. In 1995, I went to some meetings and like I just got totally wrecked, and it lasted